Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again. If it is your first time here, my name is Gigo and this is the Prampram project where in our previous episode we starting with the cutting, for the electrical phase 1, which is fixing the pipes and also the conduits which holds the sockets, right? So in my previous episode, we explained, the reason of doing this at this phase of the structure. If you want to know more about this Pram project, if you go to my playlist, all the details are there. Cost estimate and all that. We will be also looking at the cost for the work being done today, which is the piping and also the conduits, which is the socket. So in my previous episode, one subscriber made a very good comment, asked why we are using the metal, which is like the aluminium uh, conduits, instead of using the plastic one because of the location, which is Prampram, which is close to the seaside. And that is a very good, that's a very good comment. The reason was most of this work I wasn't around when it was done. With the ground floor, we use plastic, right? If you can go to my previous episode and you will see that when we're doing the ground floor, we use plastic for that. Here, because we have a lot of the sockets, I would say the sockets, and these guys are looking at cutting down cost, for me because they, we have to use a lot of sockets here, so they thought of. I only get the estimate and then I just send them the money to get the things done. So they were considering me with a good heart, right? But sometimes the right thing needs to be done. So when they gave me the estimate, I didn't ask. I just sent the money, and this is what was. But there is nothing wrong with this. But it would be best if we would have used the plastic. But each way we still move with it. So I'll give a shout out to the subscriber. That's a very good, I would say, notice, right? That means that we doing this building thing in Ghana. We are educating people. People are learning from some of our mistakes and those stuff. So if you are building close to the sea, the best conduit to use is the plastic one to prevent rusting in the future, right? But if you can afford it, that's fine. If you cannot, you can still go with the aluminium one, which is not a problem as well, right? So let's get back to today's video. So this is the finishes of the plastic. I said plastic. This is the finishes of the electrical phase 1, which is the piping and conduit installation, right? So this is how it looks at the end. Someone will ask why we have so much sockets here, because this because of the space. What we want to use the space for is going to be a multi-purpose space. So we want to have all kinds of light and controls, right? We're going to have so many different kinds of lighting system, and then that's how it will be controlled. So we need those sockets to be able to control the lighting system based on what the space will be used for. You will appreciate it in the future when we are almost getting to the finish off, and then you will see how we will be controlling the lights based on the season. It could be in the morning, which lights we will be used in the morning, which lights will be used in the afternoon or in the evening. Or if you have friends around, the mood, are you watching movies, are you watching sports, what are you watching? It goes with a lighting system, right? If you're having a little party here, you need some disco lights and all that. All of those things are calculated in there. So that's why we are having so much sockets here. And also with the same thing with the rooms also as well. When you are on bed and you want to put the light out, you don't need to get up to go to the switch which is close to the door to put it out. Sometimes just beside the bed, you can put some switches there so you can put it off and on. These days, technology, you can just control everything on your phone, right? But now you need to at least plug some adapters and stuff. So you need extra sockets to be able to install those things and be able to operate them on your phone. So that's also another reason why we installing, right, a lot of sockets here, right? So that was the second floor for you. Let's see what was done up here at the penthouse. So for those that are watching this for the first time, every level is on its own, right? Every level has its own supply. I am even looking at having each level has its own meter. But with the penthouse, I want to go for full solar, right? So maybe two um, meters, which will be for the ground floor, the middle floor. And then here is going to be like fully solar with support from the national grid, right? So this is a work being done here. Like I said, it is independent. Every level has its own kind of like living room. Every level has its own kitchen, right? And it's just one bedroom here, right? So the settings here is just simple because it's just one bedroom. Where we are now will be like the rooftop terrace or something, or living room stroke. This house is just for multi-purpose. This is the kitchen, right? So if you are facing this block wall, then you will be seeing a bar, right? But then when you are facing the open space now, then you will be seeing a kitchen, right? So it is like a bar stroke kitchen. This place is just a bedroom. It's just one bedroom. When the time comes, we can also decide to use it as, a living room, or maybe just an entertainment area. Just put some TVs on the wall, have some couches there, and just sit there, right? So it depends on what you want to use the space for, right? I use this project as experience, right? That was the name that I wanted to give to this structure in the beginning, the experience, because when you are here, it is you, the guests, who decide what you want to use the space for, right? That's how it is. It is being designed for multi-purpose use, because you never know tomorrow, right? You never know what your generation might think of using the place for. You have to make things easy for them, right? So this area is the bathroom, right? We have a bathtub underneath here where you can just lie in the bathtub, and these are your views. The shower is also a little kind of open in a way where you can have the views whilst you are taking your shower. The bedroom will also be there. So this view, sorry if I'm showing this the whole time, because every day it is something new. Every day I'm seeing something new from this view, right? So now you don't see the ships there, right? Previous episode you could see all the ships and canoe, but now you don't see them. Yeah. So this is the living room area stroke. Living room. This is the bar stroke kitchen, and then you have the open space here, which is also, I would say, like a living room again, or a rooftop terrace, right? So after we were done with the electrical works, we went straight ahead to do the plastering, right? So we started with the plastering for this area. It is just one bedroom here, so it will be fast to get it done and completed, right? All you need is just the entrance door. You fix your windows, and you are good to go, right? Safe here. So that is the plan. My main target is the ground floor. When that is done, this is going to be the next target to get it completed. The middle part, is just going to be an empty open space for now until there's more funds to get the project going. When I'm done with the ground floor and this section, I'm taking like a break, maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years break just to breathe a little bit, enjoy what I have achieved with this project because it's been a journey, and then later on focus on other projects, which I have on the pipeline. The Dowenya project also is there, and the ground floor. I'm also thinking of maybe putting out for rent, depending on how the market will be. If people are renting it, then fine. Maybe I'll use that money to get the middle part also done, right? So so many things are playing here in my mind. We will see. We will see how far and we go, right? And what is also possible, right? So here you could see the plastering was done roughly because it's going to be all tiles, right? All the walls here are going to be fully tiled, right? Here we don't know what we want to do. This is going to be the closet, right? So we will put in some shells and all that, but we are still thinking of what to do with it as it stands now, right? So this is the kitchen side, right? So let's take the time to look at the cost estimate for the electrical work, both both the middle part, which is the second floor, and the penthouse, this floor, right? So this is the total cost breakdown for the electrical works done phase one. So this is just for the conduits, which is sockets, and also the piping work, right? This is only for materials, which was 6,140 Ghana cedis, right? Unfortunately, I cannot provide the labor cost, right? Because the guys didn't actually charge me for the work being done, right? But I just have to give them some transportation because some of them they don't have to use their own money to come to my site to work. So I won't be able to provide you with the labor work, right? But these guys are doing amazing job. If you've been following my process, right, with this project, the cost estimate involved here. I trust these guys. They are amazing guys, right? So if you need electrician, you need any artisan for your project, if you go to my playlist, they are all there. If you need electrician number, which is Enoch, you can send me a WhatsApp, right, or email. I'll forward his number to you so that you can deal with him directly. He said I shouldn't put his number on the channel yet, so I'm respecting that. If he gives me the go ahead, I might put it in the comment section in the future. So just stay tuned for that. But if you need his contacts, just send me a WhatsApp or email and I will forward. He's very good guy. He's a nice guy. I have more videos of him coming up with projects that he has done. Either it is electrical for your decking, industrial electricals. Just this guy will get it done for you, right? So if you need electrician, Enoch is your guy, right? So this will bring us to the end of the electrical works for this project. Phase one. The next phase is going to be when we are putting in all the cables, right? And then we have to do screening, which will be the next phase of the project. So as it stands now, the ground floor is ready for the finishing part, which is the fitting of doors, windows, and also tiling and stuff. This place is the penthouse is also ready for that, so we will be tackling it as we progress, right? So stay tuned for the latest updates as we are getting closer to the finishes, right? So this is the bathroom again, right, for the penthouse, and open with the views like I said earlier on. So this will be my take, right, with the young guys out there. I would say it's been 4 years to 5 years. It seems long time to actually get to this far, but I started this during the COVID time, right? You would think that is far, but if you look back, COVID. From COVID time to here, just imagine how much money you spend on. It could be clothes, it could be holidays and stuff. To me, I see this place as a holiday spot because I've been to most of the resorts in Prampram, and anytime I go there, the feeling that I get, I actually ask myself if I actually stay here, and I mean, the amount of money people are paying to be in those resorts. I mean, it's crazy. So that's a good feeling. Anytime I can just walk to any of the resorts there at Prampram and just walk back home and have these views as well. So it is nice experience to have this. So if you're a young guy out there and you want to do something, just start small. I mean, we are not rushing with this project. We are taking our time. It's 5 years. Maybe I'll complete this project in the next 5 years, which will be 10 years to do this project. But you see the step-by-step process we are going, and you don't need to finish your house before you enjoy it. I mean, you can see what is happening. The settings here, like I said, dream big, but take the step by step. Dream big, but move, slowly, move small, in bit by bit, right? I could just finish the ground floor, move in, and have these settings, have friends around. So this is the FO's team, right? So that's FO for you. This is FO's team. I mean, we have some ceremony around. So some of the members came around, and I mean, this is the production group for you. That's Mr. Brother Sami and Mr. Kwete there. You'll see them later on, right? So you don't, as I was saying, you don't have to finish the house. Dream big, move step by step, get the ground floor done, move in, and think about the rest later, right? You can get a ground floor done, stay in there for as long as you can, or even rent it out so that it will speed up the process or reduce the pressure for you to be able to get the rest of the project done faster. And with a good strategy, you don't have to completely finish your house before you start enjoying it, right? Like I said, always dream big, because I mean, one thing God is not creating anymore is land. And one thing that keeps going high is land. So if you have a piece of land, right, you have to make good use of it. I mean, I would say that as a young guy, your first investment should be, investment, right? But I mean, we're all from different backgrounds, so you have to see what you can do, right, at a given time, right? Look at your pocket, make a strategy. It may take longer, but trust me, you will get there, right? Don't look at the time, just look at the pace, how you can move step by step, right? So if you are still watching till this state, that means that you have interest in the jama, which is the clapping and the singing. So I mean, during my short stay in Ghana, it was during the pre-homoho season where you don't have to play music or drums, but I mean they have this jama, which is the clapping and singing. So I mean, vlogs of it. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. I will be, then I can post, the experience during this particular time where these guys are, performing their homoho, pre-homoho, thing. I mean, it is very interesting to see for those that actually live in Prampram or who have planned to stay in Prampram. I mean, these are some of the things you can expect, right? So, or those that didn't have the time to go out there to witness it. I mean, I know most of my subscribers, I mean, most of them are from Prampram or the Ghana Dang base. I mean, if you want to know what went on, I have some of these videos for you. So please let me know in the comment section. If I have just 20 people there who said yes, and then I will post it, right? So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode. Let's get to it.